Hello everyone, today I'm working on this very nice Alco C420 and it's in pretty good shape, just needs a little cleaning. I don't know if you tried to weather with a dry brush technique or if it's just dusty, but this should clean up with some dish soap and some water, and we'll also take a look at the drive system, probably that needs cleaning up too. So this is a high hood C420. The Delaware and Hudson bought this from Long Island Railroad. So I'm gonna start with the shell removal. Even the insert here is a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna try to clean that too. And they provide a radio antenna, so I'm not even sure where that goes even. So the shell removal, I use the box. This should go very easily. Here we go. And now we have the frame. So I'm going to put my shell under the tap with some dish soap and my toothbrush, and that should clean it nicely. So the shell looks much better now, so I'm going to let this dry. So while that's drying, I'm going to work on my drive. It looks to be in good shape, it's just a little dirty, and this pickup strip here is completely misaligned, so I know how to fix that. So you can just pull down on the gas tank. Definitely is going to need a good clean. And the two screws. I'm going to remember the order in which the gears are. The back one on the top and the front one on the bottom. So as I loosen these, the trucks will just fall. This is a DCC compatible engine. So all you got to do is change out the circuit board in the top here, and that will give you the DCC. So these should just fall out. And the back one, the same thing. They painted the frame black, which is kind of nice. Adds a little bit of detail, especially when you look under the engine. And I'm gonna spread it out. It's just these little tabs here, 4 tabs. And the circuit board adds a little bit of resistance too. So I'm just gonna spread this out very gently. Then we'll take a look inside. It seems to be everything fine, everything is going well. I'm just taking my time here. I'm going to continue off camera. So it just comes apart like this to reveal your worm gears, and I like to have the circuit board, I like to have it on this side. That way I can line up the contact strips, the 2 strips for the motor, before I put the second part on. So this little guy, it's gonna need lubrication. Looks like it's been run a little bit, so that won't be the end of the world. Just put 4 drops. And that's all you need. And I'm just gonna spin it with the worm gear just a little bit, just to spread out my lubrication. So I'm also going to clean these up very well. Actually, I think I'm going to go under my tap with them. I'm going to clean these up and realign them as I reinstall them. Now I can work on the trucks, and I'm going to be cleaning the wheels, but also all the gears get a good cleaning as well. Let me just focus my camera here. Here we go. So now these they're actually pretty much the standard Atlas trucks with 4 wheels. I couldn't even tell you if the side frames are more detailed than the regular ones. It's a Masterline locomotive, but what I can tell you is it uses a little bit higher voltage to run because the motor's DCC compatible, so it can take more voltage. There's more wires, so it could take the extra strain from the DCC. So everything looks really good. Everything's in shape, just needs a good clean. So I'm gonna go work on that. So the wheels, I cleaned them with my rag. This gives me the results I like. It's not too dirty other than the dust. And I'll be honest with you, it does look a little different from the regular Atlas. Especially on the gearbox, the gears look a little thinner. So the thinner gear, it helps for noise reduction. Let me show you. So these gears, they do look a little bit thinner, especially this top one. So the soap and the water really takes a lot of this dust out. Very easy to do. So now my wheels are clean. They can go back in the gearbox. And I can put the contact strips. Just make sure the end of the axle's in its little bearing. And then the side frames. And the side frames also look a little different from your regular Atlas. They have a little bit more brake detail. They have more brake detail on this side. And they do look good. So there's only one direction they can go. And make sure everything's snapped in correctly. And keep checking it to make sure that you're happy with what you've done. So I'll do the other side off camera. Now I'm ready to put everything back together. So I'm going to start actually with my circuit board there, because I want to make sure that the 2 strips that bring electricity to the motor are lined up properly. So once I have that and I'm happy with that, I can bring the other frame half in, and I'm making sure I have the 2 little insulators, that they're still there where they should be. And then I'm going to press it together, taking my time to make sure everything's lined up. That should go back easily enough. Next, the 2 trucks will go in. Oh, wait a minute, don't forget your contact strips. So as I put the trucks in, I'll make sure that the contact strips are lined up properly. So these will just snap right in. and also the gas tank. The gas tank, it's got a direction. So this direction here goes to the front, or the short hood. So this is the exact same board as the short hood version. They just put an extension for the plastic that brings the light to the front. So if down the road I want to keep this drive, use it on a short hood version, I can. And I'll put the two retainers and I'll screw everything back up. Now I'm going to go test it on the track just to make sure before I put the shell back on. That light is very bright and it runs very smooth. So that's what I like. Now I can put my shell back on. And now it's time to run some trains. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun making it for you. See you soon.